Hey guys, Dr. Alex here, and if you're wondering what am I doing in the middle of the day with my eye mask on, well, today we're going to go over my pre-bed routine. We're going to talk about the importance of a pre-bed routine and give you guys an outline of what it should look like. First and foremost, the purpose of having a pre-bed routine is to prepare your brain and your body as a whole for the best possible night's sleep, in the same way that LeBron James or a professional golfer or any athlete has a pre-game routine. It's going to get their body and their mind as optimally prepared for the task ahead. Now, with a sleep routine or a pre-bed routine, there's a few principles that you want to abide by, and one of the things that's easiest to remember is you want to be like a caveman or a cavewoman. You think about thousands of years ago, probably looking at millions of years ago, what things would have looked like. You would have been in a cave or somewhere outside. It is dark, it is cool, and there's very little stimulation for the brain or the body. So, on that note, pre-bed routine at our house looks like as follows. First thing, phones are going off and TV's going off. Now, I always start my pre-bed routine with the same thing. So get in, brush my teeth. Let's show you that. All right. So with any pre-bed routine, you want to typically have it as similar as possible day to day. That is going to make sure that your brain, in a very Pavlovian sense, knows that it is sleep time, that when you do these certain things, it knows that it's bedtime. So TV's off, into the bathroom, brush the teeth, mouthwash, all that good dental care, and that's already going to be a signal to my brain that it's bedtime, that when this usually happens, usually it's time to wind down and go to sleep, in the same way that before exercise, your heart rate starts to go up, even without you noticing, because your body, in a Pavlovian sense, knows it's exercise time, starts pumping more blood. Next thing, after we've brushed our teeth, we're getting ready for bed. We head into the bedroom. Lights are off. It's dark in here. We've had the window open, and it's cool. And so that's going to also stimulate your circadian rhythm that it's sleep time. And then the rest of it is pretty simple. For us, I will go in, I will put my phone away, and I don't look at it. And then I hop into bed. Pick up my book, and then I read basically until I'm asleep. And so, with the pre-bed routine, it's pretty simple. It's lack of electronics and blue light, starting off the routine with as similar of a thing as possible, probably going to be brushing your teeth, low light, low stimulation, a little bit cooler. And then, it doesn't have to be reading, but, something like listening to a podcast, doing some very gentle stretching, listening to an audiobook, reading a book, whatever it is, the purpose of whatever you're doing before bed is to make sure that you're bringing down your heart rate, you're bringing down your arousal, and you're just, doing this activity until it's sleepy time. And so, I typically won't have like it's 9 o'clock, it's time to hit the hay. I will try to be in bed at a certain time and giving myself typically 30 minutes to an hour of reading time. For some people it'll be less. And that's usually what I find it takes for my body to calm down. Sometimes it's 15 minutes, but sometimes it's up to an hour depending on what the day has looked like. And then, whether it's summer or it's winter or whatever, eye shades come down, earplugs go in, and that helps to make sure that my sleep latency, how long it takes between head hitting the pillow, and falling asleep, making that as fast as possible. If there is something that's on my mind or I'm stressed, I try to deal with it before my head hits the pillow, whether it's in journaling, talking with my partner, or just thinking aloud about it. But I don't do that in bed. I make sure I do that before the pre-bed routine starts, so that this is all about sleep time. The only thing that happens in the bedroom other than being intimate is sleeping and preparing your body for that. And if you can put that focus there, it's going to help you get the best possible sleep. So guys, that's what my pre-bed routine looks like. Yours might feel a little bit different. It's going to depend on what your body needs. Some people are champion sleepers and their pre-bed routine might take them 15 minutes instead of the hour that mine takes me. Or if you've had a busy, stressful day, yours might take longer. The reason why it's important is it's going to help to standardize your process. It's going to help give you the best possible chance of a good night's sleep. There might be some days where you don't need it, but there are probably going to be a lot of days when you do, and it's about making sure that you're consistent, and when your sleep routine is consistent and your bedtime is consistent, your circadian rhythm, which basically governs sleep, is going to be more consistent and better. And just like we've talked about in some of the videos before where I've talked about my whoop, sometimes you don't actually realize how good or bad your sleep was or your recovery just on how you feel, and sometimes you're like, I'm not gonna do the sleep routine, it'll be fine. But I can promise you that if you are more consistent, if you can make this a part of your regular ritual, that over the long run your sleep will be better, and when your sleep is better, your health will be better. So that's all I got for you guys today. Hope that was helpful as always. Any questions, you let me know. Sleep well.